This film is very much Alan's journey, and Alan, of course, played by Zach Galifianakis, has really never changed across the movies. He's gone through the traumas with the other guys, but he sort of doesn't realize that it's all that bad and never thinks it's all that bad, and they've been adventures to him. And in this movie, it finds him in a really dark place after the death of his father. As I was writing it, my writing part, I always was listening to opera. It felt very operatic to me, and it very epic, and that's the word we kept using, was epic. And we were going for a really epic finish to the Hangover trilogy. It's always nice for it to come back to where it began, and Hangover 3 does that by bringing back a few people we loved, like Heather Graham and her kid, baby Carlos, from the first one. You know, Mike Epps, who plays Black Doug, we bring back. I think it's always really, and of course, you know, the biggest character in The Hangover 1 was Las Vegas, and we end up in this movie, because of circumstance, back in Vegas. The return to Vegas in 2012, in the fall to film, of course, you know, they rolled out the red carpet for us. It was The Hangover 3, we're back in town. They love the movie, love what the movie represents, how it represents Vegas, for the most part. When we all get together, it really still feels like the first Hangover, and when all that stuff gets put out the window and we're just there trying to make each other laugh, which is essentially what we do every day. Ken Jeong as Mr. Chow, who's literally, you know, the other most beloved character next to Alan in the Hangover franchise. Ken Jeong got put through the paces on this movie in a way, and we'll be forever indebted to him because, you know, the guy was a doctor 5 years ago, and here he is dangling from a rope and green screen and in parachute over Las Vegas, and, you know, doing things with him that he just could never imagine having done. Since the yelling action on day one of the first Hangover to now, a lot has changed for everybody involved, particularly those three guys, particularly for me. So it's fun to talk about with them. It's fun to look back on. It's also fun to kind of look through the three movies and think of all the insane things that we did and all the places we went, and all the sort of discussions we had about each thing, and arguments and laughter and all that stuff over, like you said, 5 or 6 years and three movies.